They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now the rookie out of Purdue, Tyrone Tracy. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. And fortunately, to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. They'll try to get the running game going. His 1st carry. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. And he will score. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, Giants. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Super Wild Card Weekend. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll go play action with Carr. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And the Giants will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
First and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Right back to Johnson. He's got it again.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Here's a toss as they look to run. And he'll lose big yardage on this one. Trying to get to the edge, instead steps out of bounds well behind the line.
You could see the running back. He's stretching it. He's stretching it. He's looking for somewhere to stick that foot in the ground and cut upfield. But there was nowhere for him to go. The defense continued to take away all those cutback lanes, and he had no choice to just go out of bounds.
And he's in! Darius Slayton. Touchdown, New York. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
Next, the score, Giants 14, Saints nothing. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 29.
Here's first and 10. First carry now for Alvin Kamara. Room to run at the 40. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop it.
On first down, they'll stay with Kamara on the ground. Trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want, but now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier, because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
On the ground, this is Kendre Miller. Open space inside the 10. The speed on display. He's in. Kendre Miller. Touchdown, New Orleans. Groupie able to add the extra point. The Saints are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Back to throw here to begin the... In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw. Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And the Saints force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
At the 15-yard line.
They'll go again here with Kamara. And he'll get this close to the first down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short.
As the game of 4 brings up 3rd and 1.
We'll try and run here with Miller. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter. They'll run. It's Kamara. And he lowers the shoulder. A gain of about 3. Second and 7. Carr working out of the gun. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And the Giants will have great field position right around midfield.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Devon Godchaux there on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. Motion man is Hyatt. He'll drop to throw. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the first down. They'll look to throw. There he goes again. A pickup of 14 as he takes it to the 14.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, Everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here. Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
It is brought in the end zone. Jalin Hyatt, touchdown, New York. Now, Gano for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Giants will take a 21-7 lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Carr. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Carr. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Here's Carr. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
At their own 42-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Pete Werner.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Play action now. It's Carr. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. And the Giants are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
This drive will start on the ground. And that'll be a short gain up to the 27-yard line. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. 2nd down and 8. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. He's got it! And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Giants. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Carr to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
29.
Carr from the gun on 3rd down. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants are going to extend their lead.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. First down throw for Carr. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. On 1st down, Carr. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Carr. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Deonte Banks. He gets free inside the 20. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Giants. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick six.
Makes the score Giants 42, Saints 7. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Seven seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Giants 42, Saints 7.
All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that drink, you got a chip.